All right. Hello. My name is Ryan. I love sports betting. I love football. We're starting a new channel. We have a different channel for Doom Eternal and gaming. We need something to do. We're a very bored person. We like drinking, but we're 6 months sober. We're happy about that. So I got a little non alcoholic drink here. We've had success with football betting against the public on prime time, especially early on. What every sports bettor gets in trouble with: chasing bets, betting for just action, tilt betting. You know what I mean. All your reads aren't going to hit, and you can go on losing streaks. And then it makes you feel like, how am I going to get my money back? That's the problem with sports betting. But it's too much fun not to do. And if you do it correctly, even with those losses, you're eventually going to win money betting the way you consistently bet. Or you could take, I'm going to try a new approach too. I'm like, I like this one, but it doesn't feel like a winner. That's kind of how I'm feeling about Dallas Cowboys right there. I think it was originally like -7 down to 6.5. The same with the Giants. Just because they both went down doesn't mean they're both going to cover. Like if I had to pick one, I'd probably go Giants. I feel confident in the Giants covering against the Commanders. Commanders are, everyone's like, oh, they're good now. They're going to take a leap forward and all this. Cowboys sucked last year, so they're like, oh, Cowboys suck now. Shit, they might both win outright. But I can't go against that line movement. I'm going Cowboys right there. At least they got Pickens back. It's the first game of the year. Public probably not going to win on prime time on the first game of the year. And I want this channel to be, I want to make a lot of content. I want you guys to comment what you think so I can read these comments to make me more knowledgeable. We're going to be reading articles. We're going to be watching preseason. We're going to be watching people's sports betting videos. Take it all in. Come up with my own picks. I want to get big enough to where I can poll you guys, but we're working as a team. You're going to pick who you honestly think is going to win. You're going to pick who you honestly think is going to win the spread. And then we're just going to have a bet opposite no think approach on those bets as well. So anything over like 60% for one side on a spread, we're going oppo. But you're betting oppo too, as long as you can take the emotion out of the equation. We like UFC as well. I want to get to the point when I have my own house one day where I can live stream watching like Thursday night football, Monday night football. Man, we can have live streams all the time. UFC fight nights. So yeah, these are not too knowledgeable picks so far. I haven't done much studying, but we're going Cowboys plus 6.5. Chiefs Chargers. I'll never bet against a good division dog plus 2.5 on a primetime game. We'll go Chargers there. This all could change as well. If I know the public's all over the Chargers, then I'll probably go Chiefs, Saints Cardinals. I don't know. I think the Saints are going to be the worst team in the NFL probably. Who do they even got starting at quarterback? Hayner? Saints starting QB. Tyler Shook. Rattler. Saints depth chart. Tyler Shook. Okay. I mean, he's not bad. Got little tricks up his sleeve. Kamara, Chris Olave, Shaheed, Brandon Cooks back. Dude, it's like the same exact team. Talk about the most boring team in the NFL. The New Orleans Saints. Saints. In their house, I mean, that's pretty ugly dog, but who wants to take Arizona -5.5? Like, that's a layoff bet. Unless we know Publix on Arizona. Publix on Arizona, you might as well take the plus 205, man. We're going leaning Saints there. Panthers, Jaguars. And looking at it, man, we might go all dogs. Panthers, Jags. I'm leaning Panthers, but we lost a lot on them last year. We were wrong about them. Might be a Jacksonville one. We'll go Carolina. We'll go Browns. That's an auto bet. Never bet Bengals week 1, especially at home against Cleveland. Cleveland at home. Do not. Raiders, Patriots. Seems very appealing to take the Raiders, so we're going Patriots there. That's our first favorite. We'll take Colts at home against Miami. Another favorite. We'll take the G-Men plus 6.5. I like the acquisition addition of Paulson Adebo. And I like how they don't have Danny Deals anymore to turn the ball over, though I do like Danny Deals on the Colts, and I want him to start on the Colts. That would make me feel even better about that. But maybe they'll play both of them and use Richardson for like goal line stuff, because obviously Deals is terrible on the goal line. I like the G-Men there. I'm liking these bets so far. We'll take the Steelers -3. Jets, garb. We'll take Falcons at home against the Bucks. Bucks are still kind of a darling team, but they lost their second offensive coordinator now. What are the odds they get 3 good offensive coordinators in a row? Go from the Panthers guy. I already forgot his name. The Panthers coach to Cohen, who's on the Jaguars now, I think. Yeah, we'll go Falcons there. Falcons are kind of like, I would say the same team, but maybe a little better. Penix's second year with the same coaches. They might take a leap. An unsexy team that's probably going to be better. I love that one, actually. Niners, Seahawks. That's a tough one, man. Kind of have to go Seattle, right? But Niners sometimes don't care if the public's on them. They'll still smoke somebody. Sam Darnold. Oh, that's a tough one. I'm going Seattle, though, because safe play is Niners, I would think, right? Denver Broncos. Broncos are going to kick the shit out of the Titans. Going Broncos there. Packers. Detroit lost offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. Yeah, they have a lot of the same talent. Dan Campbell is still going to have them hungry and ready to go, but who's going to bet the Packers in that situation? Most people are going to take Detroit, and most people are going to lose, I think. Texans, Rams. That one depends where the public's at. If the public's on the Rams, we're taking Texans. Public's on Texans, we're taking Rams. That's one. That's why I want to have a big channel. That way we can be like, where are we betting? You know, so we can go opposite. Because I don't fucking know. Same thing with Bills, Ravens. I don't know. I don't know. Ravens dominated them last year. Maybe Bills will have some motivation. Prime time. I'd imagine public would still be on Buffalo. That's another tough one. Probably go Baltimore. And then Chicago, definitely going Chicago. Even though they're the dog now, they were the favorite. You ever see a favorite turn to a dog? That's a good bet for whatever reason. I love Chicago there. You're expecting a rookie quarterback to win his first game on prime time in Chicago against an upgraded offensive line in Chicago. Ben Johnson from the Lions is there now. They're in practice, making sure something's not right. Run it again. Run it again. Hostile environment. Public's probably going to be all over Minnesota, I would imagine. That's Bears all day. They're going to be good this year, I think. That's it. 100% rewards. Get my $1.72 from my lost UFC bets. Here we go. Way too early sports. They even got the money lines. Cowboys gonna win that game somehow? Dogs aren't just gonna cover. They're gonna win. Imagine if this hit. Shit, I don't know. We're not doing the ones we don't know. There it is, boys. 14 picks. Plus 5477199. Wow. Whoa. 1.72 to win 94 grand. Imagine. Yeah. Like and subscribe, comment. Let's get the combo going, man. We got to learn. Get it. I might have some baseball action in the meantime. I got a little baseball theory, okay? I'll let you figure it out. I'm not going to tell you the theory. I'll just give you the picks when they come around. Just kidding. I might tell you the theory. It's been bad to start the year, but second half of the year, this is when I started it last year. Wait for a team to be coming off a loss or multiple losses from one prior series to the next. Now they're losing, and it's an anti-sweep game. So it's an anti-sweep game on top of more losses from a different series. Auto bet. All right. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like. Let's go.